Number 7. Zagato's Haunted House. When the Italian paranormal investigators, PIT, decided to revisit Gianmarco Zagato's infamous haunted house, they probably didn't think they'd end up questioning their whole career. Dubbed by some as the most haunted house in the world, this place has earned its reputation, and not in a cute way. The crew sets up in the dining room with a candle flickering ominously, and their gadgets ready to chat with the beyond. But what did they encounter? Let's just say they stumbled upon the goldmine of paranormal evidence. The questions start rolling at the table as the team waits for a spirit's reply.
Dai, dici qualcosa, dici se sei qui.
Noi siamo qua e siamo venuti per parlare con te. Sono da solo. Benissimo.
Eventually, a man's voice crackles through their device, muffled, but clear enough to make out. The eerie part? His words, "Son da solo," meaning, "I'm alone." As they keep going, the energy in the room feels like it's on a roller coaster. Paranormal readings spike dramatically, only to plummet moments later. And if that wasn't creepy enough, this happens.
Tu sei un uomo. È vero, sei un uomo.
Sei un demone? A fischio?
Molto bene.
Sai fischiare?
Guarda che
Guarda.
Dio!
Manifestati.
Muovi il lampadario. Muovi il lampadario. Muovi il lampadario.
Dai.
No raga,
Fermi.
era una pentola.
Fermi. Oddio. Bravo. Ok, sta parlando.
Cos'hai?
Oh santo cielo.
Guarda K2.
One of many significant events occurs here that sends the whole team into a frenzy and makes them scream like little girls. The sound of what they believe to be utensils crashing in the kitchen echoes all over the room. This is later confirmed in the video. At this point, it's pretty clear they're not alone, and whatever age the supposed spirit may be, it seems to have become very childish, or rather, quite petty, because now it's moving the lines connecting the devices right there in their face on the monitor without any care.
Il tuo nome. Guarda. L'ha spostata.
Di brutto.
L'ha spostata.
Ma l'ha fatto 2 volte, ve lo giuro, non sto scherzando.
Perché sei sempre di là?
Quando facevo così?
Perché sei sempre di là?
2 volte.
Spirits usually keep it low-key, but not this one. It was as in your face as it gets. Like it wanted to make sure the PIT team knew it was there. With the lines moving on the monitor and the utensils doing a ghostly drum solo in the kitchen, it's safe to say they hit the jackpot with this investigation.
Non erano lì.
Mio Dio.
Erano, aspetta che ci
In
penso.
casa. E dov'è
Cos'è?
che le ho viste?
Ma cosa sono, raga?
Sono le palline per giocare. Ma non erano lì.
Erano. Dov'è che erano?
Mi
che le ho
sembrava
viste?
che fossero.
But what do you think? Was this spirit showing off its paranormal flair? Or is there something even deeper at play in the Gianmarco Zagato's infamous haunted house? Drop your theories in the comment section. Number 6. Where are you? This kid just got the exclusive first-hand experience of being stalked by a ghost in his own apartment. And what's even more disturbing about the whole scenario is how willing and insistent the ghost is about letting this kid know he is in there, but we can't see it. You might want to hold on to someone for this one, because it's a heart stopper.
I've just started filming the door to the shed in the back. It is like knocks, it knocks. Sometimes the door handle will like turn, and you can see it's happening right now. It freaks me out. But yeah, the dog will sometimes just sit at the doorstep, and that fuck. Fuck's sake. There's literally nothing.
The kid, who literally seems to be crying and gasping for breath within words, explains how the doorknob to a storage room, which is legitimately locked, keeps turning as though someone on the other side is trying to get out. We can see the door unlocking without the kid ever touching it. Then it slides open, not completely, but enough to see the darkness looming over inside. No one's there. The room is not even big enough for us to think there's a suitable hiding space for a human in there. The video cuts after the boy has explored the room with nothing in sight, and as we said, there isn't much of a space to hide in that cramped room. So what exactly was trying to get out of the room? Could it be a soul trapped inside the storage? Could the kid have just unleashed something pure evil? Whatever it is, we believe the kid needs to screw that door locked and forget it ever existed. Number 5. The pictures possessed. Vampires may be rumoured to not appear in reflections and photos, but perhaps photos are the best way of figuring out if you're being haunted by a sinister force. This was the experience of a TikToker named Kel Flynn, who now fears she may have attracted unwanted attention. See if you can figure this out before we explain it. Hint lies in the photo.
Take a look at my face right here, smiling. This is not my real smile, okay? I was joking around. Look at this. And now look at my face in the fucking reflection. I'm sorry. The fuck is that? That's some fucking truth or dare smile right there. That is not that.
Kel Flynn, the owner of the photo, explains that she was out shopping for a bridesmaid gown and decided to pick something for her sister who was at school and couldn't be present for the occasion. She simply took the picture and sent it forward to her. Only thing is, when her sister went through it, she replied, telling the TikToker that the picture was possessed, and we couldn't agree more. The smile reflected on the back mirror from the one she faces carries a much creepier smile than the real one she has. All you gotta do is study the facial expressions on both faces. In the real smile, she has a funny smile with her teeth showing as she explained to be joking around, but in the reflection, she has a more sinister smile with her mouth shut. Could this be the much needed alert that she might have a stalker from the other side? It would be very difficult to pull a stunt like this off, and her expression, while explaining the video, shows absolute confusion and dread. Number 4. Men in Black. This homeowner has got a tale of times when they got an unexpected visit from the famous Men in Black, Alien Hunter Corporative, or at least that's the running joke. Either way, this lady has gotten as much proof as they will ever need about the Milky Way having more than one planetary species in it. Keep your eyes peeled to make sure you don't miss what's in the background. The video was captured on a security surveillance system on September 20th, 2023 at 10:45. Appearing at her door, two oddly dressed men in dark fitted suits, ties and a suitcase, like some band of the stereotypical idea of what investigators dress up like. Or maybe just Men in Black. No one was at home at the time of the incident, so when the first bloke knocked on the door, nobody answered. However, the homeowner was alerted by notification on her system, so they were aware of the situation as it happened. Originally, the homeowner assumed that they were their kid's friends, but this thought was later dispelled, as the kid denies knowing them. Just as we thought things couldn't get any freakier, a spherical object appears in the sky, hovering over the ground. Too far away to make out what it is, but close enough to tell it wasn't being propelled by jet boosters, just seemingly floating in the air. It also seemed to be focused on the men, almost like it was part of the team. Whatever it is, we may never know. The video soon cuts there with no answers given as to what or who those were. But all things said, this might be one of the best sightings of a UFO. Perhaps the movie Men in Black is more vested in reality than we could have ever believed.
Sorry.
Number 3. Poltergeist Rush Hour. A pair of paranormal investigators get on what might be the deadliest attempt at ghost chasing when they find themselves in the middle of poltergeist rush hour. Every single move, breath and touch they make seems to anger the spirits so much that they threaten to harm them. Grab some popcorn. This is about to get real and fast. It all starts when they decide to explore an abandoned facility which is said to have been haunted by several angered spirits, who have even one of the past employees in one of its many unfurnished rooms. The pair arrives at the location late at night, and the chills are already creeping in like a nightmare on steroids. They set up cameras and other devices used to detect spirits, but when one of the pair starts reciting his holy verse, all hell breaks loose.
शाहिद हर तरफ ऐसे हो गया जैसे तूफान आ गया हो। यार शाहिद, शाहिद, यार।
While the pair moves around the building, the camera pans to a room down the hall where from above, a shadowy figure is shown watching the man who screams upon seeing her. The figure with long human black hair stalks into the space above with her hair being pulled above. What makes this even much scarier is that the man quickly recovers after the fright and runs to investigate the room the figure was in, but no one is there.
उस साइड से आवाज आ रही, आवाज आ रही, आवाज बाहर से, बाहर से। ये क्या है? बाहर से आवाज आ रही है।
क्या हुआ खुरम?
शाहिद, ये पेड़ से आके गिरा यहाँ ऊपर।
While one of the blokes walks past an empty room into another, an oddly strange shaped figure materializes out of thin air. Its colour dark, dusty and grey as it jumps like a kangaroo into the other room and disappears out of sight before it even touches the ground. Of course, only the static camera catches this. The pair misses it, but that probably is for the best.
ओह खुरम, ये फिर मुझे ऐसे लगा इधर कोई था। अल्लाह अकबर।
शायद इधर से कुछ, या तो वो चमगादड़ गई है दोबारा।
मैंने वही ना बोला, ये देखो। अल्लाह अकबर, अल्लाह अकबर। क्या ख्याल है?
उस साइड से आवाज आ रही, आवाज आ रही, आवाज बाहर से, बाहर से। ये क्या है? बाहर से आवाज आ रही है।
क्या हुआ खुरम?
शाहिद, ये पेड़ से आके गिरा यहाँ ऊपर।
Towards the end of the video, the man making the prayers exclaims that the prayers have been heard, but now the spirits are getting physical. Here he claims he has been pushed very hard by an unseen force. Next we know, he talks about how his feet have been stepped on. But it gets worse, soon. The man is getting attacked at multiple places and he is in pain. This is when his partner realizes they need to get out, and get out now. There's just no way this isn't true, and there's also just no way this profession is healthy for the mental state.
क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ?
यार पूरे में एकदम से आग लग गई है।
अल्लाह अकबर। उठाओ 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 यार।
अल्लाह अकबर। क्या हुआ खुरम?
बड़ी जोर से लगा यार। ये दूसरी दफा हुआ है, पर पहले मुझे पत्थर लगा था और अब ये लगा है।
अल्लाह अकबर, अल्लाह अकबर।
Shahid.
Either way, these dudes must have them heavy in their pants to be going into a space like this with ghosts on Sugar Rush.
ये मोशन सेंसर उठाओ यार. इधर से मैंने कुछ चीज़ आते देखी. मोशन सेंसर
उठा लिया यार.
उठा लिया.
पास से आ जाओ.
ये देखो.
Number 2. Trapped in the bathroom. This university may need to investigate past students as their ghosts seem to be trapped in one of the stalls of the bathroom, or perhaps has found that spot perfect for luring in its next prey. Posted on TikTok by Daily Dose of Ghost, the video shows a musician at university who went to the bathroom but had a lifetime experience of ghost haunting. In the video, he explains what happened to him. The student had gone to the restroom to eat himself, but upon getting there and wanting to wash his hands, he heard a banging on the door of one of the stalls. It gets him quickly frightened as he soon realizes he is alone in the bathroom, and so he records himself, hoping to prove he isn't making this up, and his proof comes in hot.
Universidad, pero el peor ahorita es que acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal, pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco. Vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon? No hay nada.
If you missed it, don't worry, we'll go over it shortly. But what makes this even creepier is that he literally had already checked the stalls to prove they were all empty. The banging begins on the stall just right behind him. And the door isn't even closed all the way. As he approaches through the tiny opening at the other end of the door, we see a ghastly face, pale and grey, with a deadpan look, staring back at us. The boy lifts his phone above the door to check. Nothing is there. Creeped out already? We thought so. This could be a poor soul who was harmed in one of those stalls, probably be bullies or so, and has never been able to move on. Could be banging, searching for the help they never got when they were alive, or could be searching for their next meal. Who knows? Number 1. It's in the basement. This dude pulled off an exploration not many of us could, and we aren't blaming him for nothing, because now we all know that there is something odd lurking in the basement at Denver State Hospital. Keep your eyes peeled, or you might miss it. Did you catch it? The video, though creepy with its old ass camera quality and that strange buzz going on in the background, does have a golden moment to witness from it. It's basically a walk through the dimly lit basement of the hospital, seemingly with nothing strange happening. That's if you didn't see it, as the person recording turns the camera while walking away from the room. A shadow person can be seen walking further off into the dimly lit room, but the person taking the video seems to have missed this instant and carries on making their video. It's moments like this that sends shivers down your spine, proof that something could be lurking just beyond what we can see. A shadow figure strolling casually through the basement of Denver State Hospital. If that doesn't make your skin crawl, what will?